All right, so today's date is September 3rd, 2022, and I am going out on Lake Galena today to try to catch some bass. But I actually had this idea that I want to try out. It's probably going to take years to actually complete this goal, but I want to try to catch every species in Illinois, every fish species. And obviously it's going to be really hard, if not impossible, to do that. But I made like a list of all the fish and their record sizes, and I'm going to keep track of how many of each fish I catch and what the biggest fish I catch of those are. And I'm hoping at some point I can actually get this done. I'm going to try to focus on one fish each video, and today I'm just going to be focusing on largemouth bass. Going to start kind of with some easy stuff first, then move up into harder fish. And that list I mentioned is actually going to be linked in the description of this video if you want to check it out. Some of the world record fish aren't like exact, and it's because it's really hard to find the length of world records fish, apparently. So yeah, just gonna get out there, do my best to catch some big largemouth. Obviously, since I'm in a lake, I'm probably not gonna catch that big of fish, but it'll be a check off on the list. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm starting off with Old Faithful here, just a peanut butter and jelly Senko on a wacky rig, and hoping I can entice something to bite with this. Oh, that's a fish. Feels like a big one too. Ooh, that is a big one. Ooh, I was adjusting my trolling motor, then all of a sudden felt a bite. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to boat flip him though. Ah, there we go. All right. I knew I was gonna get a fish today, but that's not a half bad largemouth bass. Let's see how big he is. I'm gonna guess maybe like 15. Oh my gosh. Almost 16 inches, like 15 and a little bit more than 3/4. That's pretty good. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good for the first fish to go on the tally. All right, see you later, bud. Let's go. Now, that's not like the end of the video, you know. I'm gonna keep catching bass. I'm gonna catch as many as I can before the day is over. But that's gonna be the first fish on the tally sheet, and also right now the biggest. Again, that was on a peanut butter and jelly Senko, just wacky rigged. These things, I swear, if you go on lakes with a peanut butter and jelly Senko wacky rigged, you will catch fish every single time. I guarantee to you, unless it's like a bad part of the year or it's terrible weather. Fish just for some reason love these things. Oh, just had another bite there. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at some sweet berries up in the tree here, and I missed a fish. As I go through this video series trying to catch every species of fish, I'm going to come across harder and harder fish to catch, fish that I like have no clue how to catch right now. But starting off easy here with bass. Bass is like the fish that I've fished for my entire life. Even back when I was a little kid, like 5 years old, I had a fishing pole in my hand, trying to catch bass. I'm on the bass fishing team for school. I'm one of the top placers every year. I make sectionals all the time. Never made it state, unfortunately, but I blame my teammates for that. Maybe it would have been wise to not start with the easiest fish to catch for me, but oh well. Start with a kind of boring video first when I only have 2 subscribers on my channel. So I'd like to give a little explanation of what's happening over there with that boat, because I can hear their voices from across the water because tourists are loud. Basically, they're freaking out because they let somebody drive, and instead of pressing the throttle, they press the trim, which is a common mistake for tourists. And now the motor is like halfway out of the water. The prop, I think, is out of the water, and it's making a horrible noise. And they're all standing at the back of the boat, gawking at it, trying to figure out what's wrong. And it's just so sad to watch. Oh, I have a fish. Well, story time leads to fish, I guess. Another largemouth bass. Oh, this one has something wrong with it. What on earth? I have never seen. He's got that humpback like like a salmon. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. He's also extremely skinny, but like, what on earth? I have never seen anything like that. That's crazy. All right, now let's get a measurement of him. 13 and a half, and I would like to get a better view of that hump on his back. That's just so weird. All right. Now let's say goodbye to Mr. Humpback here. See you later, buddy. Wow. Never seen anything like that. Well, I'm glad I got that on video, because otherwise no one would believe me. I wonder if that weird bass that I caught, if its spine was like broken when it was just a little fry, and that's why, and it healed up into like a hump, and that's why it looks like that. If so, it's pretty impressive that that fish survived for that long to get up to almost 14 inches. It's always awkward using a camera near these docks because I know these people are looking at me, and I have a fish. There we go. Yeah, it's just a little dink, but I never complain about dinks because it's a fish. Just a little guy. Holy cow, a whole 9 1/4 inches. Amazing. See you later, bud. And I'm snagged. Okay, that works. Nice stick. Let's be real. Are you really a fisherman if you don't catch sticks from time to time? Nah. Oh my gosh, there's a wedding going on up there. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. I'm gonna try to get this on camera, but there is a wedding going on up there, and I'm just fishing right below it. That's funny. Oh, I have bites. Ah, there we go. Dang it. That is the second fish I've lost today. I don't want to talk too loud because of that wedding above me. But, like, I'm basically just a guest at their wedding at this point. I'm listening to the entire thing. I can't see them from down here, but they sound like a good couple. I'm pretty sure the microphone isn't going to be able to pick up what they're saying, but to be honest, I kind of don't understand people who get married like right around holidays. Like, my parents did it, and I don't know, it's kind of always a hassle for them because they want to celebrate their anniversary, but they then have to go see family because it's Christmas. They got married on like the 26th of December, and obviously Christmas is the 25th, so it becomes quite a burden for them, I think. They have to celebrate one or the other. And those people up on the hill, of course, it's Labor Day weekend. Well, that actually might not be that bad. But whenever they celebrate their anniversary, everywhere they go is going to be busy. So I don't know. Just kind of seems inconvenient. By the way, Mom and Dad, if you are watching this video, I'm sorry about what I said about your marriage being near Christmas. I mean, that's pretty cool that it is, but like, I don't know. Please don't take offense to what I said. Actually, on second thought, I can kind of understand why people get married on holidays. Because, like, nobody's working. They can get their whole family to show up for their wedding because, well, everyone's free. So, kind of makes sense. My point still stands, though, that in the later years, it will become more, I don't know, more annoying to have to try to figure out your anniversary around holidays. Oh, we got a fish. It's really convenient how all my stories are just segueing into catching fish. When I'm not talking, I'm not catching fish. And I am in a tree. Here's the fish. Let me see if I can get over to the bump board. Uh, 10 3/4. Not awful. See you later, buddy. Alright, I have a small problem here. My motor is stuck in a tree limb and I can't lift it out of the water or get it unstuck. I think I'm gonna have to get out of the boat. I really don't want to get in this water. Lake Galena water is like super nasty. Like if you do the wrong thing, you will be in the hospital with an infection. But my motor is literally just like perfectly stuck. And I don't know how else I'm gonna do this. So, looks like I'm gonna be taking off my shoes and socks and getting it that way. This is to put it frankly, a wild, wild day of fishing. Oh my gosh. It is just like, how? How is that stuck? Okay, so it's literally wedged between two rocks. I can feel it with my feet here. I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to pick it up because I sure can't see it. But there's two rocks right there. And my motor is just somehow sitting perfectly on top of and in between them. And one of the props, I think, is stuck. I might actually have to call security to get me out of here. Oh, I got it. Oh. All right, let's get out of here. I'll wait for my feet to dry off and I'll put my shoes on, but until then, let's get back to fishing. It's a bit harder to operate the trolling motor when you're just using your feet and not shoes. All right, so it's been an hour since I started fishing and I'm up to like 3 fish, which isn't bad. Well, 3 largemouth bass, I should say, because that's what I'm fishing for today. Gotta make sure I specify. Fish. It's just a little dink. I launched him. There we go. Just a little guy. Let's see how big he is. 8 3/4. All right, congrats, Nate and Shelby, but I gotta go fishing. Oh, that's a fish. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's got a messed up mouth. That's not from me either. That was just like that. He must have been caught when he was way smaller. Messed up his mouth. Let's get a measurement on him. 8, 8.5. Nice. See you later. Oh, that's a fish. I saw him take that, and I lost him. Yeah, cast it in. All of a sudden, I just see this flash, and my lure was gone off the bank. So, almost had him. And it's not a big loss. That was maybe a 9 at most. 9-inch. Alright, it's been an hour and a half. I think a storm is coming in. I'm up to 5 fish. A lot has happened today. And I still have homework to do when I get home. So, I'm just going to head back to my car and do my final thoughts on how fishing was today. All right, so that was a pretty good day of fishing, I would say. For what it's worth anyway. I've had better days. But I actually ended up catching 6 bass. I think I counted wrong in the video a couple of times, and I said I only caught 5. But after looking back through the footage, I actually caught 6. So I don't know where I went wrong there. But 6 bass. Biggest one was 15 3/4 inches. And that is the bass that's going in as the PB on the tally sheet, which will be on screen like right over there right now. Yeah, so that's the first fish checked off on that list. In the days to come, I will try to check a few more fish off that list. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.